Hello and welcome to Kingdom Loop, and this is where you go around in a loop and you try to become as powerful as possible while defeating a number of undead denizens. If you'd like to check it out, there is a link in the description. Add it to your Steam wishlist and all that wonderful stuff if you like it. Otherwise, as you can see, we have Richard, the Iron-Handed. If we used his other name, he could be something the very hard. Yes. Ha ha ha. Yes, we should probably do that, shouldn't we? But yes, otherwise, he has an artifact to choose from here, grants the melee tag to player units with the frontline tag, grants a defense bonus of your hero's willpower percentage to all hero units with the frontline tag. In other words, you do have a huge amount of synergies in this game, and you can see here that we have a number of different stats to take advantage of as well. Most notably, strength and mastery are apparently going to be really good for him, and according to his artifact, we should probably go for willpower as well. Now, that is obviously going to come in mighty handy when we deal with getting loot, and there's going to be a huge amount of loot that we're going to be getting very soon. Anyway, we'll see here. Welcome to Kingdom Loop. When the ancient prophecy came true and the world revealed the Holy Grail, the dead rose from their graves and turned into undead. You have volunteered to find this great artifact and decide the fate of the world. You're opposed by the enemy, who is trying to hinder your search. To find the coveted artifact, you need to move along the path, place tiles that summon units to your army, even not your enemy, or enemies to your path. Fight the enemy, and at the end of the path, obtain the Grail. Good luck. Alright, so that is exactly what we got to do. So, how do we do that, you ask? Well, as you can see, we have our little guy right there, and this is the starting point of our journey. For each completed loop, it allows you to choose a new card for the shop deck. Also, your enemy will appear here when the boss bar is full, and this is the boss bar as far as I'm aware right there. And otherwise, what we are going to be able to do is we can enchant, or shall we say enhance, villages and other various structures with nature tiles. So for example, you could see here, let me see, yes, try combining them with nature tiles to get resources and warriors. For every 3 village tiles on the map, a bandit camp appears, just so you know. And this creates warriors every 1 day. So what we're going to do is we're going to be placing this down here somewhere. I'm probably going to be placing it probably around about here. That sounds like a pretty good idea. And what we're going to do is we're going to place that right next to 2 lakes. So I'm going to put a lake here, and I'm going to put a lake here. And that's, as you can see, going to transform this into a fishing village. Now this, in turn, makes it possible for us to produce 10 gold, I believe, every single day. I actually don't know what it does. It doesn't say the frequency of things, but yeah, I guess we'll see. We can also spend some gold. So for example, right here, if I wanted to buy another village, then I could do that. Or if I wanted to buy another forest or something like that, I could do that too. Now, what I'm going to do is I will place another village, and we'll place it round about there, and then we're going to re-roll our shop. Okay, we're getting a little bit unlucky here, unfortunately. I would actually kind of like another mountain. There is another mountain, absolutely fantastic. Okay, that's wonderful. Now we can place the mountain there and place this there, and as you can see, we now have a quarry, and this provides us with stone, as well as, a couple of infantry or something like that. So yes, hopefully that's going to help us out quite a great deal. We also have a Grail mountain here, as you see. According to legend, the Grail is located at the summit of this impregnable mountain. Make offerings to bring your goal closer. And so you can see here that, we obviously have to do something there. We have a sunken tower as well, and a number of other blue chests and things. Gives items that increase 1 stat when the hero passes by, and so on and so forth. So, well, what do you say we actually start playing the game, right? So let's start playing the game. So I'm going to press space to unpause it, and you can see here that they have now spawned a number of undead enemies that we are going to have to fight along the way. And let's see whether we can do something here. Okay, so we can now assemble the army for battle, so I can change where these guys are positioned if we so desire. I'm obviously not really going to be caring about this too much, and instead we are just going to start murdering. Boom, there you go, those guys are dead. Let's try and kill the kelpies as well. And it's relatively similar to a couple of other games that have stacks like this, where if the stack has only one troop in it and they try to attack a stack that has a huge amount, then they're not really going to do that much damage. So just bear that in mind. Now, as you can see, we are getting some new gear. I'm going to be putting the new gear on straight away. Very, very nice. Not entirely sure what to really put on here, to be honest, but I'm just going to put on stuff that actually provides us with benefits rather than any penalties. There are situations where you can get penalties, so we have to be a little bit careful of that. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this probably around about here, and then we'll put this lake here and put this lake here, and that's going to turn it into another fishing village, and we're going to be getting more gold when we pass by, I assume. Are we getting more gold when we pass by? Doesn't say that. All right, well, that's fine. I guess we don't have to worry. Now let's do some damage. All right, so we've got 7 damage there, 15 damage there. I'm actually going to take out the 15, or try to take out the 15. Then we can try to take out those guys as well. There we are. Basically, it's all about strategically choosing which target you want to attack first, and then we're going to be getting some really nice things. As you can see, we're also going to be getting slightly lower what is this? Willpower? Yeah, slightly lower willpower. Not a terribly big fan of that, unfortunately. So yeah, not going to really do much with that. I'm thinking that we will probably go for... Should we go for adaptability? Actually, we're just going to leave it the way it is right now, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, so we can do some damage here, or we can do some damage there. Probably going to do some damage to that one, and then do some damage to that one like we did previously. That does seem to be the best course of action for us. We did take some damage, but that's all right. Don't really need to worry about that. And there we go. A new day has now dawned. That's wonderful. So let's take a quick look and actually see what we can equip here. Okay, I don't really want to reduce my adaptability even further, but maybe it's okay to do that. I don't know. I mean, in general, I think we should probably sell all this stuff. So that's what I'm going to do, because you can get 30 gold per item, which in my opinion is absolutely crazy good. And we're going to go for peasant archery range. Oh, that sounds really nice, actually. Let's do that. Let's put that round about there. And we have a forest that we can also play here as well. The protective obelisk. Basically, it protects surrounding nature from the dark curse. Yes. So if we wanted to do that, then we can. I think I'll probably put that round about there. That's going to protect that that nature from the curse. I don't know what that's really going to do, but yeah, it should be pretty nice. And we also have a monastery here. I'm going to be placing the monastery down. Can it be imbued with anything? Troop growth tile strengthen the enemy. Yeah, well, it does. Okay, so let me play that. It doesn't really matter where I play it, to be honest, I don't think. So I'm going to just play it there. Oh, it does actually protect... I see. I should have placed it round about there then, shouldn't I? Because it does actually protect things. So that would have been pretty nice. This actually weakens the enemy as well. So I think what I'll do is we'll probably place that round about there. As you can see, it is now a lake sanctuary. And yeah, we basically have no gold whatsoever. So we will basically just be continuing onward. Yeah, let's just continue onward. And let's go. All right. We can increase the speed, by the way. You can increase it to ×2 and ×4. I'm just going to leave it for the moment because I'm a little bit worried about getting a little bit overzealous. We're getting some nice gloves right there. Is that actually better than what we have? I have no idea. Okay, what do we have here? Arena of Lords. Oh, that sounds pretty fantastic. These magical beasts are powerful and intelligent, and arenas are built to entertain them, not visitors. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That sounds pretty fun. So let's do something like this. And what is that over there? What is this? Is that a meadow? A secluded bloodflower meadow. That sounds pretty fun. I don't know what I can really do with this, unfortunately. So I think what I'll do is I'll just place it round about there. I don't think it's really going to do much for us. Can we upgrade anything here, by the way? Yes, we can upgrade this. So if we had some iron, we could then upgrade some of our buildings, which might actually make sense. So, for example, we could upgrade our monastery. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Okay. Well, let's see. What do we have? No, I don't really like that. Let's put that one on, and then we'll just sell this. There we are. Okay, that's obviously seeming quite nice. Seems a little bit better to me, at least. Now, we could go for another lake. Now, the question is, I think that probably makes sense, don't you think? I think that probably makes sense. Let's put that around about there. There we go. And that has now become protected once again. And now we are affecting the enemy even greater. So you can see here, we have now reduced this guy's, whatever this is, the brain power thing, intelligence. There we go. Well, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But yes, we have now reduced his intelligence by 13. He's almost as stupid as me. So that's pretty good. That's not too bad. And we are getting plundered graveyard. The graveyard is plundered. Yes, by defeating them. Oh, okay, so apparently we didn't defeat them. Okay, well, that's absolutely fine. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, so what about this? We are going to be getting some more faith. Okay, I don't really care about that too much. Let's just sell this. Okay, the question is, do we want a village? Yes, we do. But we are going to go into battle. Look at this. We got some lions. We actually have some lions. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so let's see how we do. Okay, they're actually targeting our lions. Not very nice of them, to be honest, but okay. Let's do some of this. Okay, now we do have a bit of a problem here because these guys are going to actually be doing a lot of damage to us. Let's do some damage here. Yeah, this is kind of bad, isn't it? Yeah, this is kind of bad. Thankfully, they are not really focusing them down that much, so I don't think we need to worry too much about this. So we can just finish them off now. There we go. They barely had any damage to finish off one of our lion groups, so that's pretty nice. And now we can just continue onward. Okay, now before we get into the next battle, let's take a look here. What do we have? This is increasing my knowledge, which is... as far as I can tell, not that useful. I don't have clerics with me, hilariously enough. I'm actually going to be putting clerics back with me, I think. I think that's probably going to make the most sense. I could potentially reduce my intelligence. Let's just see. Do I have any of these? Yes, I only have 2 of these. So that's actually not particularly necessary. So what I will do is I will put that on. And then we will sell this. And what is this? What does this do? I think we might keep that just in case. And can we sell these? No, it doesn't seem like we can sell units or anything like that. And then we have a mountain fort. So we could potentially use a mountain fort as well. We could go for 2 forests as well. We could create a wood harvesting mountain fort. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to work. Maybe. Okay, let's try it out, shall we? So let's put that round about there, I guess. And then the forest here, and then this here. Now, that doesn't actually do anything, but it does obviously affect the enemy quite dramatically. So that's not too bad. What do we have here? The wind whistles among the graves, which hide countless treasures within. The dead no longer need them. If you take your time, you might find something useful. Alright, so yeah, we can place a graveyard roundabout there, and obviously we're going to be stepping over that at some point, and that hopefully will provide us with some nice goodies. Okay, so we're going to do some damage to this guy because he's going to be attacking next. So we'll try to kill him before he has any opportunity to attack, and then we can hopefully finish off the remaining enemy. Yep, wonderful. Look at that. That was much smoother than before. I very much appreciate that. Now let's see. What do we get? Ooh. Okay, wait. We got an accessory, and we also got a shield. That's very nice. We didn't have one of those before. And I think... that's quite nice, actually. We don't have any of these. Yeah, okay. So we have a lot of these. We have a lot of these. We don't have a lot of those. Yeah. Okay. So Faith is actually doing quite nicely for us right now. So I'm just going to sell this. Sell this. And we have a lake. We have another lake. Okay, well that's that's probably not very useful, is it? No, it's probably not very useful. I mean, I technically could put another lake round about here. Because that's going to be protected. I don't know how useful that's going to be, but I guess it kind of makes sense to a certain degree. Let's put this round about there. Protect that lake. You know, I don't know how much, as I say, I don't know how much that's really going to do, but sure. And do I want... No, I'm not going to do anything else. We're just going to move forward here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we're going into the graveyard. I'm not sure if that's going to allow us to search anything. No, it didn't. It didn't allow us to search anything. The people you left behind have... What? Wait a minute. What actually happened right there? Did I actually do that right? I apparently did not do that right. Okay, so let me see. I would actually like this. Let's see. The people you've left... the people you left behind have managed to dig up treasures. It's time to collect them. I had no idea that I actually had to interact with that stuff. Okay, interesting. Okay. Well, let's put this roundabout here then. Oh, I can't put that there. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure why. Let me have a look. Sunken tower. Okay. I think I'll probably put this roundabout... Wait a minute. Why is this right there? That's kind of weird, isn't it? I feel like that's kind of weird. Alright, well, whatever the case, let's put another village. We can put that anywhere we like. So I think I'll probably be placing that here. Yeah, that didn't upgrade or anything, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping it might, you know, retain some kind of benefit from the mountain and the forest. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, no such luck. Okay, So let's have a look. Let's see what we can do. 15 to 18. Who's going to be attacking first? This guy. Okay. Let's try to kill him first then. There we go. He's very easy to kill by the looks of things. And yeah, wow. We're not doing too badly, surprisingly enough. Okay. We're getting some nice gear. Let's take a look at the gear. Is it actually relatively decent? Yeah, not too bad if I do say so myself. It is actually pretty good. Yeah, so we're going to use it. And we could also use this. This is providing us with slightly more faith. Why do we have so much knowledge? Yeah, why do we have so much knowledge? I don't know why we have so much knowledge, but okay, fine. Let's just sell this for 30, sell that for 30. Roadside camp. Ideal for a short rest. Okay, let's do that afterwards. And a mage tower. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure if we really want the mage tower, but I'm assuming intelligence is the mage tower. Yes, intelligence is the mage tower. I'm going to be selling this. I do not want the mage tower. I wouldn't mind the fort, though. The fort might be pretty fun. Yeah, the fort might be pretty fun. So let's do something like this. I need to put some nature tiles next to that. But we are going to be gaining some additional troops. So that's pretty nice. We're getting a nice little rest there as well. There we go. And we're increasing our movement speed in the process as well. We're also going to be getting some more loot here. Getting more villages. Okay, the question is, do we want to do anything about that? I don't know. Increases the maximum damage of the player's melee units by 2. That sounds pretty good, actually. So I think we're going to be doing that. Thank you very much. Okay, so the question is, do I want to place villages down? I don't know, really. That's probably not super good. All units in the player's army gain +2 health for each field tile on the game board. That's not too bad. Grants your hero's intelligence percentage attack speed to units with the cavalry tag. Well, hilariously enough, I have absolutely terrible intelligence, so I won't be doing that. I'll take fresh bread instead. We like a good little bit of fresh bread, don't we? Okay, well, what we should do, ideally, a gold mine. Ooh, that sounds pretty fun. Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. Okay, let's take the gold mine, and we'll put that round about there. And now we're going to be attacking people. All right, so let's have a look. Who's going to be attacking first? This guy. Okay, let's try and weaken him as much as we can. Unfortunately, they are going to be extremely damaging now, so we're probably not really going to be able to win battles super easily this time, because obviously we're now on loop 4, so it is a little bit more dangerous than it was beforehand. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Agility. Yeah, we've got a lot of agility right there. I think we should probably do that. We are losing a lot of willpower, though. That's kind of sad. Yeah, that's kind of sad. We could do this, though. Do we have any units that actually scale from faith? No, we don't. So I'm going to have to sell that. Sell this as well. And all right, let's see. Okay, I'd like more clerics, actually. I'd like more clerics. So I think we'll probably place that round about there. We have a bandit camp. What does this do? You'll receive 2 random items by passing next to this tile. By defeating them, you can find items that improve adaptability and knowledge. I don't really care about that. I'm going to sell this. Sell one of these villages as well. And then we'll place one of these down right here. And then we have 2 lakes we could potentially go for, or we could go for a meadow. I think we'll go for a meadow. Let's try and reroll. Are we going to... can we get a meadow? Reroll again. No. Come on, give me a meadow. Give me a meadow. Yes, there we go. Got a meadow. Thank you. All right, fantastic. So we can actually upgrade this, and as you can see, we've now upgraded this to a castle. And the castle provides us with these units, which is actually very nice. So I will be very pleased about this. Unfortunately, we do have to pass by 2 enemy groups to get there. Probably wasn't thinking too hard when I decided to place it there, but it's all right. It's okay. You know, we don't have to worry too much. And we are not getting that much iron as well. I think I wouldn't mind... Yeah, we need wood. Yes. Okay, so we need some wood as well. So we need a forest. Technically, I should have gotten a forest a while ago, I think. But let's see what happens, shall we? Okay, I have a lake, mountain, meadow. Let's start. Let's see what we can do. Okay, let's do some damage to this guy. Try to do as much damage as possible to him before he actually starts murdering us. We're actually not doing too badly. I feel like our damage is actually quite nice. As you can see, we're killing things quite quickly here. So I'm kind of happy about that, because usually, you know, when I play this, I'm not doing so well on that front. But let's have a look. All right. Okay, wait a minute. We're actually losing massive amounts of... Oh, actually, no. We're only losing intelligence. Yes, that's actually pretty nice. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll get rid of this as well. Water spirits, damn. Oh, hello. Okay, by defeating them, you can find items that improve faith and knowledge. That's not really going to help me, actually. So I'm going to be getting rid of that. I would like a forest, if at all possible. We could go for a fort as well if we wanted to. We could also potentially upgrade this fort if we wanted to as well. The question is that useful? Is that really useful? Not sure, really. Not sure. All I know is that maybe it would be an idea. Should we get another meadow? Is that actually useful? Maybe. You know what? Maybe it is actually useful. Let's get another meadow village then, I guess. So we'll place that around about there, around about here, and that allows us to upgrade for free. Oh, interesting. Okay, so getting meadows actually allows us to upgrade for free. Oh, all right. That's very nice, actually. Very, very surprising. I didn't know that. Because they all do something different, and I haven't actually made a meadow upgrade yet, apart from this one. So I think what we'll do next is we're probably going to get rid of the mountain here and get rid of the lake. And we'll try to re-roll a little bit. Aha, forest. We got a forest. Very nice. Let's put a forest right about there. And then we'll see what we can get. Because I'd like to get a village. Possibly. Let's get a village. Why not? Let's put that round about there, I suppose. And then, oh, another forest. Absolutely perfect. There we go. So this is really, really good for us right now. Okay. Perfect. Okay, yep. So we can now let the game run and we can see what is about to happen here. Maybe we'll get pretty lucky about this. Okay, unfortunate that they did damage to us already. Okay, let's try to kill this. Reduce the damage that we're going to take from that, and then we'll reduce the damage that we're going to take from this one. We did basically no damage to this. Wow, this guy is actually really, really dangerous. As you can see right here, he's actually murdering us very, very nicely. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're in a troublesome spot right now. We are in a troublesome spot. I can only hope that we're going to get past here and we're going to be able to... Whoa, yeah, we're losing loads of troops right now, but that's okay. We do still have some people in reserve, so I don't think we need to worry too much, but that was a very harsh battle for us. There we go. We're getting some more items. Let's have a look. What are we getting? Actually, not too bad. Let's use those. And what do we have here? We're getting a massive amount of strength. Yes, I will take that. Thank you. Okay, massive amount of strength. And what about this? We have some intelligence coming back up and some agility. No, I'm not really caring about that too much. Sell all of this. And then we have a graveyard. Let's put the graveyard there. And what do we have? Okay, the question is, do I want to... Yeah, we probably want to do this. Let's see, what else do we have here? Militia, infantry, horsemen. Okay, let's put the militia over here. I think that sounds relatively good. And then what do we have? A dragon cave? Wow. Okay, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, probably not going to be doing that too well. Maybe we can... Yeah, we are obviously getting... Yeah, we're getting that now. That's pretty nice. How do we get iron? That's the question. How do we get iron? I'm actually not entirely sure. For every 5 such tiles, a troll circle will be summoned. What? What is a troll circle? I don't know. We upgraded this. That's nice. There we go. Yeah, okay. A troll circle will be summoned. I have no idea. Let's place this down here somewhere then. There we go. Sanctuary. No. Could put a village down if we wanted to. What about a meadow? What does the meadow do? A storm tree tile will be summoned. Okay, let's put that down then. Let's re-roll this. I wouldn't mind... Oh, another mountain. Wow, loads of mountains. Okay. Let's put a mountain there. Mountain there. And a mountain there. I have no idea what this is going to do, if anything. And, yeah, apparently... Okay. This one looks special for some reason. Yeah, this one looks special. But, yeah, you can see here that we have now reduced... Whoa, this guy's got insane mastery. Oh, dear. Yeah, he's got really, really good mastery. So how do I reduce mastery? Well, that's the question, isn't it? I guess we'll try to figure that out. Let's have a look. Meadow? Yeah, Meadow reduces mastery. Okay, fantastic. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, so let's continue onward. See if the graveyard's going to give us anything. Maybe it will. Yeah, it did actually give us something. That's nice. Next time around, we're going to be picking it up. And we're going to be entering more battles. Okay, so we do have some pretty significant amounts of crossbowmen, so let's hope that we can actually do some big damage against them. Whoa, okay, yeah, not really going to be able to. Kind of unfortunate. We might be able to... Ooh, hello. Okay, yeah, we got some pretty good damage here. So the question is, do we want to do this, or do we want to do this? Probably this one. Guess it doesn't really matter either way. They're both going to do pretty big damage to us. Yeah, let's kill that. There we go. And now we can hopefully finish off this one, or at the very least do quite some damage so that it doesn't do as much. Yeah, our priests are actually doing some pretty nice damage. I like that. Okay, so we got 2 pairs of gloves. What are we getting? We're losing intelligence. I don't know whether that really matters because we don't have any intelligence-based characters. I mean, well, I'm not using the War Lions, annoyingly enough. So I probably should, to be honest. What else are we using? Yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah, okay. We could do this instead. No. We're just going to sell that. Just going to sell that. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Temple of Heroes. What does that mean? A bonus to hero stats. Okay. Let's do this. Really? Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to sell that. Thank you. Okay, so what we need to do is ideally we want to try to reduce the enemy's mastery. So the only way that I can do that is through using meadows. So I will try my best with that. Protected mountain peak. Okay, well that's nice. Okay, so let's continue onward. Okay, I think the reason why the guy's mastery is so high is because we've placed so many forts. I think that's the main problem here, unfortunately. So we might have a bit of an issue with that. Okay, let's do some damage. Nice, nice, nice. Big chunk of damage coming from our clerics. Gotta say, I really appreciate that. There we go. Yes. Come on now. We can probably pretty easily take it out. Yeah, our clerics are actually doing massive damage. Surprisingly so. And what do we have here? An accessory that gives us what? Gives us knowledge. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really care about that too much. Just gonna sell that. What do we have here? Monastery that improves. Oh yeah, I'd like more monasteries, please. So the question is, where do I want to place it? Do I want to upgrade this thing? No, not really. So I guess I'm just gonna play it here. Yeah, we could put a protective obelisk down. Question is, do we want something? Do we want... I mean, I want iron, ideally. I'm not entirely sure where to get iron from. Because it doesn't seem like it actually lets me know that. Because it's not mountains. So I'm wondering what it is. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue, isn't it? Yes, that's a bit of an issue. Okay, well, let's just let our guy move forward. Oh, okay. Undead dragon. Hello, undead dragon. That is not very nice. Okay, we'll see if we can do some damage. Whoa. Okay, our clerics are barely able to do anything to this thing. So all we're going to do is just kill this. And then we're just going to focus on the undead dragon as much as we possibly can. This is going to be extremely, extremely damaging for us, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, it's going to kill things instantly. Yeah, it's going to kill things instantly. Okay, this is kind of bad. Oh, no, thankfully. Whoa, okay, what actually did that much damage? Yeah, I mean, you can see here our crossbowman actually did the most damage there. Very, very nice. Okay, yeah, so what do we get? We got this. That's okay. That's actually not too bad. We do lose a lot of agility, which is not exactly great. What do we have here? Knowledge. Yeah, it doesn't really do much. What do our crossbowmen scale with? What do they actually scale with right now? Our crossbowmen scale with strength. Oh, well, that's the reason why they're doing so much damage then, isn't it? Yes. That's definitely helping them a great deal. All right, let's play that. We're getting protected meadows now. Okay, that's obviously pretty decent. Let's play this. And the question is, do we want more militia? I am not entirely sure, to be honest. Okay, yeah, let's actually just put some lions down there. Why not? And we'll just continue onward. Okay, we got some more meadows. Play the meadow there. Another village. Do we want to play another village? Sure, okay. Why not? What do we have going on? Oh, massive damage coming in. Okay. Well, this is problematic. Okay, well, our crossbowmen need to kill the highest level thing, whatever it is. What are the highest level thing? I guess this. There we go. Priestesses of Death absolutely got destroyed. That's what we love to see. And we're just going to try to do damage to these guys next, because these are the ones that will act next. There we go. Decent-ish damage coming out. Yep, massive damage from the crossbowmen, of course. Alright, what do we have? What do we have? What do we get? Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Give me that. Okay, and we're going to get more of this. That's going to reduce... no, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. I like this, though. I like this, though, a great deal. Yeah. I think we're probably going to use that. Yep, okay. Sell it. So this, trying to maximize might at the moment. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Okay, yeah. Oh, what's this? Town? What does the town do? It gives us heavy infantry. Might be cool. Might be cool. Let's see. Let's go here. That doesn't seem to actually get, you know, doesn't seem to actually get converted into anything, so we don't even need to worry about that. What about a sanctuary? Let's put a sanctuary down here. Another meadow. Wouldn't mind leveling this one up, or upgrading it at the very least. Okay, what do we have? A mana? Should we get a mana or an empty treasury? If you truly fill it, or should we say if you fill it, the reward will be truly royal. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, we'll do some damage. Whoa, we're just absolutely slaughtering everything in sight. With our crossbowmen, that is. Everyone else is just not very good, so this is quite funny. Okay, there we go. And now empty treasury. Let's put that around about here. I have no idea what it's going to be doing. But hopefully something nice. Let's put that around about there. The field tournament will go there. And there we have it. Okay, oh. Now these guys are looking pretty dangerous. Okay. Let's see. How much damage do they do? Yeah, the treants are going to do the most, so we will try to focus on them as much as possible. There we go. Very little damage now being dealt by them. We like that. Yes, perfect. Actually, very nicely done there. Not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself. Okay, we did actually get some other items. What is this? Ability tagging for warrior, adds tag melee, debuff, lowers enemy stats. Oh, that's actually really, really nice. We should probably put that on. And yeah, I think that's absolutely fine. Okay, let's continue. What do we have? Unfinished golems. Which one do the most damage? The golden golems do the most damage. Let's kill them instantly. Okay. I'm actually very, very blessed to be able to kill one thing instantly thanks to our crossbowmen. I was a bit worried about that, to be honest, but there you go. We're actually completely destroying things now. We have more things. Very nice. Okay, what do we have? That's not really that useful, or is it? Maybe it is. For living adds tag support. I don't know what that does, really. Yeah, maybe it is actually kind of useful. Is it actually kind of useful? I guess. I don't know. Let's try it out. Okay, we're doing some... Whoa, massive damage. Look at that damage. That's insane. We're doing so much damage against the undead dragon. Very, very nice. Love that. Now we have completely killed it in one turn. Absolutely amazing. We are losing some people here, but that's okay. We don't have to worry about that at all. We are gaining more and more troops as time goes on. Okay, we're going to be getting more of this. Not a big fan. Not a big fan, am I? No, not a big fan. Going to be getting rid of that. No, I think we can get rid of this. What do we have here? No, I think that's fine as well. Okay, Mountain Fortress. I think I'll probably play that here. And let's play another meadow. Where's the other thing that I wanted to upgrade? This thing over here. No, that doesn't seem to actually upgrade. Okay, well, that's fine. We don't need to worry about that too much. Let's play that. I am playing way too much stuff, by the way. If you didn't already realize, I'm playing way too much stuff. And I wouldn't be surprised if that is going to be my downfall. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised. Just going to put a bunch of lakes. Massive amounts of lakes. Thank you. Okay, so the question is... The enemy is about to... Yes, the enemy will appear after placing 0 more tiles that spawn units. Ah, well, that's a problem. Where is it? Where is the enemy? I actually don't know where it is. Okay, which one does the most damage? The Kelpies do the most damage? Okay, well, we can obviously murder them relatively easily. I'm going to have to place some units back on here in just a second. I'm going to have to put these guys into our army. There we go, put them there. I'm going to move the crossbowmen to the back row. And here we go. All right. Okay, so question is, yes, we want to kill the priestesses of death. We need them to die very, very quickly. There we go. Okay, decent-ish damage, not too bad. Yeah, for some reason my crossbowmen are not doing as much damage now. I'm not sure whether it's because I put them in the back row. Is that the reason? No, never mind. They actually did do some nice damage there. As you can see, they did 2,300. It's because they lost 26 people. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, grants the hero 5 agility for each forest thicket tile. When using a card, there is a 10% chance to return the used card to your hand, and several tiles with resources appear on the map. No, we'll go for Hunter's gloves or something. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is pretty crazy. Yes, I'm going to be taking that shield. Thank you. And what do we have here? Yeah, probably want to do that. Probably want to... let's see. No, we don't want any of these. Just going to get rid of all those. Thank you very much. Getting a lot of money right now. I'm not sure if that's really going to make much difference. We should probably play this or that. Well, the question is, yeah, I think we'll probably play that roundabout there. I mean, we've got some heavy infantry as well. They're pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll just leave it the way it is. Let's see what happens. Okay, what do we have? Terrible Shadow. Yeah, we should probably play against the Mad Shadows right now. Kill that instantly. Yep, there we go. Perfect. 1 round, instant kill. Very nice. And then what do we have? We have this, we have that. Okay, not really anything I'm looking for. Let's try to kill the treants first. I should probably have tried to get more crossbowmen across the board. That probably would have made much more sense than anything else, but, you know, it happens, doesn't it? Yeah, it happens. We're getting loads of priests, by the way. Look at that. We got 95 of those fellows. That's pretty crazy. Okay, what do we have? For range, lowers enemy stats. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty good. I did lower my might by 21. That's kind of harsh, but I've lowered the enemy's intelligence by a significant amount. And I don't know what they're going to be using. Are they actually going to be using those kinds of units? I can't tell. That's the problem. But I lowered their intelligence by a significant amount, so I'm thinking, well, if they are using them, then it's probably going to be good, right? It's probably going to be good that we do actually... do that at the very least. Okay, so let's see who's going to be going first, by the way. Oh, these guys are going to be going first, I think. Yeah, there we are. Nice. We actually prevented them from doing massive damage as well. Very good. Okay, let's kill that. Wonderful. And okay, yeah, let's see, what do we have? No. Yeah, I'm still liking that quite a bit, so I'm probably still gonna, you know, sort of like keep it just in case. But yeah, not really going to use it. Okay, we're getting some nice buffs up. Ooh, unfortunate that we lost all of those cavalry, but that's okay. We don't have to worry about that. All I want to do is kill the undead dragon. And there we have it. Okay, nice. Now, final battle, I believe, until we get the enemy coming in. Isn't that true? Where is the enemy, actually, by the way? Ah, there is the... Look at how... Are you serious right now that it has that many... It has that many units. It has that many units. Are you serious right now? That is actually insane. Okay, I'm going to have to play a bunch of stuff. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling. Very, very bad feeling about this, actually. I'm not entirely sure how I'm even going to achieve victory here, now that I think about it. This seems absolutely impossible. Okay, yeah, we'll go for a meadow. Let's see, go for a forest. Cursed village. Wow, okay. I don't think I can really do anything about that. I can place another forge down here, even though it's just only going to give me some gloves that are not actually that amazing. So, could go for another castle, but that's going to increase its mastery by a significant amount. Yeah, there's not much else I can do here. Play the meadow. I played it in the wrong place. That's great, isn't it? Yeah, that's great. Okay, well, I can play the forest there, I suppose. I mean, I don't think this actually does anything that dramatic. As you can see, it does reduce its, what is it? Adaptability? Yeah, adaptability. So I guess that's kind of okay. And we do have a protective obelisk. We can play that somewhere if we want to. We can upgrade the archery range. Didn't even realize that was upgradable at this point. Oh dear, it's kind of annoying actually that I did not realize that that was upgradable, because otherwise we would have gained so many very, very good troops. So it would have been very nice to gain those, but oh well. Never mind. Can't do much about it now, can I? Okay. Well, there isn't much else I can do. Can go for another forge, I suppose. What does this do? Nope, nothing really good. Arena of Lords? No, that's pretty terrible. There's the meadow. Also, can't really do much with that. Play that as well, just to make sure that these are all connected. We want to try... You know what? I'm literally going to I'm going to sell absolutely every single thing apart from the protective obelisk. I'm just going to play another one around about here. I don't know whether that's actually going to help us, but yeah, we'll try it out. Temple of Heroes. Yeah, that's actually kind of nice. Let's play that. Mage Tower, terrible. Not going to do that. Thank you. And we'll just play this. Play the mountain, the forest, another forest. Just going to be playing huge amounts of nature. Just massive amounts of nature all across the board. Thank you very much. And we should probably go for the peasant archery range if we can. We can upgrade that as well. Where are we, by the way? Where am I? I'm there. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's probably fine. Okay, another meadow. Nice. Can we get is this upgradable? Yes, it is. Okay, if we can get another meadow, then that would be nice. There we go. Oh. Okay, apparently that didn't do much. For some reason. I don't know why, but oh well, never mind. I am just literally... What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to reduce the enemy's strength by playing as many nature cards as I possibly can. And we have a lot of money right now, so this is kind of useful. There we go. All right, so that's pretty much all I can do. I can also sell this stuff if we want to. I'm not sure if that's a particularly good idea, but yeah, I think I will just sell some of this just in case. What do we have? It's more might, and I'm lowering the enemy's intelligence right now, so I think that's pretty good. As you can see, the enemy is losing massive amounts of stats. Very, very nice. I actually really, really enjoy that. That is wonderful, because I was a bit worried there for a second. And we got another undead dragon to fight here. Okay, well, the question is, are we going to be able to kill the undead dragon before they have a chance to take a turn? Well, I don't know. That's the thing. Let's do this, because then we'll prevent this guy from actually moving, and then we can just continue to do damage against the undead dragon. I think this is probably the play every single time we fight this combination of units. And there you go. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, what do we have? What do we have? Another accessory, not particularly useful. Okay, what do we want? Well, we want to just kill these, I guess. No, don't attack my crossbowman, you absolute imbecile. I hate that guy now. That is terrible. How dare he do such a thing? That is probably one of the worst things that could have happened. Because my crossbowmen are my main damage. Oh dear. We might have some issues now, friends. We might have some issues. Although I did place quite a few archery ranges, so maybe we'll be lucky and maybe we'll continue gaining things. You know, maybe that would be nice. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, as you can see, we're not even doing that much damage against this. Yeah, I mean, thankfully that's okay now. And let's try to reduce damage on this guy as well there, just before he starts attacking. And there we have it. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now we can continue forward. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Wait a minute. We have some stuff here. What is this? For ranged add tag warrior? No, I don't think so. Lowers enemy stats. No, we already have that, and we already have something that's better, in my opinion at least. And yeah, no, there's nothing here that I really want to do. Okay, let's just continue attacking. Oh, attacking my crossbowman? Really? Attacking my crossbowman? Absolutely terrible. That is really bad. Was kind of hoping that they wouldn't do that, to be honest, but oh well. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's see. So the enemy is right there. Let's see what we have. Okay, I am literally just going to sell everything that I have. And we're just going to be, once again, placing down massive amounts of stuff, right? Just play massive amounts of nature cards as much as possible. Let's play this forest. Storm tree, what's this? Magical horses dwell in the canopies of these mighty storm trees. By defeating them, you can find items. Really? By defeating them? It creates warriors every 2 days. Well, that doesn't really help me, unfortunately. So I am actually going to be selling these. It would have been very nice, actually, if we would have had the opportunity to get them, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case this time around, because we are basically almost done. And indeed, I am going to be placing a load of these. Yes, protective obelisk, thank you. Let's get some more. I've got 1,000, over 1,200 in actual fact. So a load of forests and meadows and mountains. Alright, so we are now done. Let's take a look and see what we can do here with our troops. Do we want to switch anyone out? That is the question. Do we want to do that? I don't know. Right now, the clerics are very, very little. They're not really giving us that much bonus, which is very unfortunate. The crossbowmen, not looking very good. Mostly because they've taken a lot of damage, which is really bad. So, they have 22 HP. We could go for the war lions instead. Yeah, could go for the war lions instead. Siege crossbowmen. We got some siege crossbowmen instead. No, I don't think I can really do anything about that. We've got only 15 of these guys. We've got 36 of these guys. So I'm thinking that maybe the lions are the better way to go here. But they have no defense. I mean, literally, that's the problem, you see. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. I didn't get any rings for some reason. Why didn't I get any rings? That's so weird. Okay, so there's 30 undead dragons right there. What? Are you serious? Okay, that's actually kind of insane. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so I can do pretty big damage to this. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna have to do this first. Yeah, these guys first, and then we need to target. Wow, my oh no, my crossbowman just got absolutely just singled out, just massively singled out. Okay, very, very bad right there. Wow, yeah, this is bad. Yeah, we're done. We're done. There's not much I can do about this, unfortunately. Yeah, it would have been nice. Would have been nice, but unfortunately they targeted my crossbowmen very specifically there, and yeah, they are very easily capable of absolutely destroying every single one of my troops, and that is it. And that is a victory for the opponent. But we did get to day 11, and we had 4 loops. Not too bad. I mean, look at his stats. His stats were absolutely terrible, but yet he was still able to do massive damage. Primarily because he had, I think, 26 faith. I have no idea whether any of his units were scaling with faith or anything like that. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, that is Kingdom Loop. If you want to check it out for yourself, there is a link in the description. Description? That's not a thing. But yes, description is indeed the word. And you can add it to your Steam wishlist and play the demo if you so desire. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.